tokens to use for your daily use. You'll have solar powered heater which will heat your water. You don't have to use electricity. The security, it's a 24-hour manned gate. We have the security CCTV all out the clock 24/7. So you're good to go.
All right, so
Yeah.
when an investor is looking for an apartment to invest into, when you get customers, what do they tell you they are looking for? And what have you tapped into from their views of what they want and now from what you're giving them?
Okay, number one is the space. Our rooms are spacious. Number two, nowadays the investors want the open plan kitchen. We've incorporated that. Number three is the lift because being a high-rise building and with 11 floors, you don't expect someone to be walking up the stairs from floor number 0 to number 11. So we have the lift. Again, we have the garbage chute, which when you're up there, you don't need to come carrying your garbage downstairs or use the lift. You just open the door, throw your garbage in the chute, and then it goes down to the basement. Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about the difference between with the Nairobi or different regions in the country. Where are people investing more in the country?
Okay, number one is near the capital city, which is Nairobi. And let's say Thika, we have also a place like Kisumu. These are areas which are in high demand for apartments. The reason being because most of the people nowadays don't want to live in the rural areas. We find that rural-urban migration is too much nowadays. So, and when you move into that city, because most of the young people have something to do, they don't want to be renting houses, they'd rather buy an apartment, be paying that money they can use to pay rent at the end of the month as part of their purchase price for the apartment. Yeah.
So what are the advantages of investing in an apartment?
And number one, it will depend with the goal in which you're buying the apartment for. Number one, if you're buying for your family, you are sure of good security because most of the places where we find insecurity, most of the robbers tend to go to the standalone homes, but in apartments, you'll never hear cases of robbery. Number two, it's the capital appreciation. If you're buying it for rental income, then your monthly income will flow each and every month. But again, you need to consider that sometimes there's a duration you stay without a tenant. So you'll need to consider maybe the demand in the area because that will tell you if your house will go for long without a tenant or not. Yeah.
So also, you know, everything that has an advantage also has a disadvantage. What are the risk factors as we are also comparing this between with land?
Yeah, number one, maybe we can say that some developers will not follow the regulations and the rules that are meant to be followed when building. And so you end up investing in a wrong investment. The reason being that you can invest today and then in a few months you hear the building has